Simply making the rod bend is one of the greatest parts of ice fishing. Whether it's bluegills, crappie, pike, or walleyes, they're all fun to catch. A midwinter mixed bag is up next. John Thelen's Destination Fish is brought to you by Lindy Fishing Tackle, Striker, and L&M Fleet Supply. One thing I always do when I see a fish come up to that rattling flyer spoon rod, I always grab hold of the other rod that I've got the little tungsten toad on, because I want to get that bait up there too in case he turns his nose at one of them. Hopefully he turns and he looks right at the other one, and a lot of times that happens. This one should bite it. There he is. Oh, nope. See if he'll turn and react to it. Yeah, there he is. There he is. Oh no, twice. Third time's a charm. Got him that time.
Yeah.
How many times could I miss that fish?
He is being stubborn.
Yeah. Oh, look at that one. Good gilly.
Ooh,
look at that one.
That's awesome. There, yeah.
I missed this guy twice, and he just hung in there. That's one of the neat things about pan fishing is, you know, they're willing participants would be the way to say it. You know, I mean, they'll just keep coming at you and keep giving you second chances. And
that's a good keeper there.
Yeah, it is. That's a great fish. Look at that.
Oh,
awesome
man.
gilly. You know, this is some of the funnest fishing. I don't care what I'm catching. I just want to see the rod bend. That to me is a lot of fun. Just getting that rod to bend and just the fun of hooking a few fish. Here we go. There's a bunch of fish coming in right now. Get him. There you go. Just drop it on the floor. It'll be fine. Look at that. There we go. Start.
Oh, this.
Gilly, I'll bet, or a crappie, one of the two. Good way to start though, Eugene. What do we got?
A bluegill.
Nice. Good eater size fish, huh? We're just putting in a quick afternoon, evening of fishing here.
Gosh, beautiful fish.
Yeah, perfect. We'll throw him in the bucket. How long have you guys owned the Bemidji Sports Center?
Since February 2004, we got Honda, Polaris, Yamaha.
Well, and I'll tell you, since I moved up to this Bemidji area, I have spent a lot of time in your building. And man, I'll tell you what, these guys just do a great job. I mean, you guys really sell it all. I mean, I've bought side-by-sides and snowmobiles and you know, heck, deer stands. I mean, you guys really, you've got it all, and you make it really easy for people.
Yeah.
Great little bluegill. We're just gonna put together a little bunch of these eaters tonight. We're gonna have us fish fry. In between bites, I wanted to tell you a little bit more about this fish house. This Alumilite fish house, and incidentally, you can go over to Bemidji Sports Center, and Eugene and his staff have a big selection of these fish houses sitting there, and they come in all different sizes. You can get yourself exactly what you're looking for, but they're all aluminum except for the floor, which makes them lightweight. They've got a spray foam interior. They have thermal pane windows. The oval roof, or the rounded roof, makes them super sturdy. They can handle a lot of snow on the roof, so once you put it out there, you don't got to worry about it. You're not going to get leaks. It's not going to deform on you. And then on top of all that, you know, I mean, it's just a simple house. It's lightweight. You can pull it out really easy. You can get on and off the ice. You don't worry so much about slush. You block it up a little bit and you're ready to go. I guess the last thing I would say about it is there's a bunch of aluminum houses that have hit the market since Alumilite. But you guys sell Alumilite, and when it comes down to it, these guys they're the first and they're the best.
Oh, yeah.
And there's no doubt about it. There's fish down there right now. That's got to be a bluegill because he won't hit that crappie rod. There he is. Got him.
Oh, that one you finally
That
got.
one I got him. Yep. We're not going to let this one get off the hook. You know, it just goes to show you, too, that sometimes you just got to do what I did there. Ooh, good crop. Good crappie. I am not going to dare hoist this one. We're going to lift him out of the hole. Look at that.
Oh,
good crop.
A beauty.
That is a beauty. You know, it just goes to show you sometimes, you know, all that time I was sitting there, but I kept jigging the other one because there were fish around there. It makes you wonder how long you didn't catch fish because you didn't have exactly what he wanted down there. John Thelen's Destination Fish is brought to you by these fine sponsors. Tell you real quick what we're using here tonight, and I'm going to show you. This rod here, this is more the attractant rod, and we'll pick up, you know, a variety of species on that rattling flower spoon rod. What this is, you know, Eugene's using an 1/8 ounce, I'm using a 3/16 ounce. Great spoon though, because it's got a rattle in it. They can hear it. Makes a lot of noise down there, and it's easy for them to see. And then on the other rod, we're both using a Lindy tungsten toad. We're just tipping that with wax worms and dumping that down there, and it's a really good way to go about this when you're not sure of what species you're going to get, because we're going to get everything from crappies to bluegills to potentially walleyes, pike, whatever it may be. So I like having a variety of presentations down there so that if a fish comes in that has a preference for one but not another, you're going to still get them. There he is. This felt like a decent fish. I watched him come up and I couldn't figure out which line he was gonna actually take. Come here, settle down, buddy. Good eater crappie.
Another nice crappie.
So there's an example when we were talking earlier, Eugene. I mean, look at that. He's on that rattling flyer spoon.
Wow.
And that's why I like having one of each down, because, you know, I lifted this tungsten toad up to him, and I'll tell you, tonight we've caught more fish on the small tungsten jig rod than we have on the rattling flyer spoons, but there are gonna be some fish that just really want that bigger presentation. And I'll tell you, I'm tending to look for the biggest fish in the school. We'll add him to the pail. He's going home to your dinner table.
Yeah, I like it.
Just got him that time. Look at that. I don't know what we got here. We don't have a panfish. I'm gonna tell you that right now. All right. Well, walleye or pike, what do we got? This is the fun of it though, isn't it?
Oh,
I mean,
man.
even right now, not knowing for sure what you got, it's a really nice pike. Really nice pike. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's a fun fish.
Dandy.
I don't care what anybody says. Any day of the week, that right there.
Good eater there.
That's a fun fish. Yeah, this one. This would be one of those that would be dynamite for pickling or filleting or whatever you would want to do with them. That's awesome. And I don't even think you got us too tangled up. That toothpick is so cool to be able to just pop that out like that. It's a
Never
neat-
used those before.
It is a neat little tool. Whole heck of a lot of fun though. Settle down there, big boy. We'll get you out of here. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, boy. This is easy.
Ah,
Okay, so earlier we realized at a certain point that Eugene didn't have bait, and you know what? We've all done that. You know, I mean, there's no two ways around that. We've all done it. That's a good gill anywhere you go. Another good dinner fish. Ooh, there's one. There he is. Got him.
there we go.
Look at that. Isn't that funny? Dead stick.
Yep.
That's why you gotta leave that dead stick just sitting there sometimes. That fish just decided to bite all on his own. Good gill too. It's probably a good way to wrap it up. Man, I'll tell you what, this has been a great afternoon and evening of fishing. And you know, if you're in the market and we'll just say it, if you're in the market for toys, Eugene and his whole group, they can get you taken care of over at Bemidji Sports Center, and they sell everything from these Alumilite fish houses to the side-by-side snowmobiles, you name it, they got it. Get in and see them. That's where I go to buy all my stuff, and I'll tell you what, they'll get you taken care of and get you out having fun like that. Right there. We'll throw him in the pail and call it a night. Great gill.
That's awesome, yep.
Hey, that was a great afternoon and evening of pan fishing with Eugene Taglin. Before we go today, I just want to take a minute and tell you a little bit more about Bemidji Sports Center. Bemidji Sports Center in Bemidji, Minnesota is one of the Midwest's largest power sports dealers, selling Skidoo and Polaris snowmobiles, as well as Can-Am and Polaris side-by-sides and ATVs. Side-by-sides with the track systems you saw us using today are becoming more and more popular for ice fishing, and they have a great selection of machines to choose from. They also carry an extensive lineup of Alumilite fish houses. Alumilite is the Midwest leader in lightweight aluminum ice houses, and Bemidji Sports can set you up with the exact house you're looking for, whether it's from their stock or a custom order. If you're ready to get serious about fun, stop in here and see the team at Bemidji Sports Center. They'll get you all taken care of, or check them out at bemidjisportscenter.com. And be sure to check back in next week. We're going to jump to the open water season of John Thelen's Destination Fish, and it's going to be a good one. John Thelen's Destination Fish has been brought to you by these great sponsors.